With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Here's Klingon. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's Robinson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass the ball. Here's Klingon. Robinson defending. For three, Smith. He can't hit that time. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here they come with numbers in transition. Smith outside. Here's ball. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
About a minute played here so far in the first. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And here's Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
George with it. Guarded now by George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for the away
Almost
team.
2 minutes into the first here.
Number 1, Ahmed Thompson.
To the right side. Here's Bargnani. The shot misses.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Doncic on the wing. Drives to the hoop.
Oh my goodness, look at Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Bargnani. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Screen by Robinson. Yeah, big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, look at Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Pass to Bargnani. To halt the run. The shot off that time. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Back to George. Pass to Bargnani. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5.
Lonzo Ball.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. George with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Ball outside. Back to George. To the inside. Bargnani. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, known for
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll be back right after this.
9. The visiting team, 9.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Now here's George. The three. Drains the triple.
3 points.
George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
The 3, Smith. To the wing on the left. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Duncan. Into the lane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative. George for 3. Out to the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Avdia. Pass to George. Driving inside. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. George has got 5 now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's George. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here they come to stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
This guy is a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now George.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Nice move. And George with the jam.
Oh, yes, sir. PJ making it look easy.
A minute 42 left in the first half. A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Wembanyama screen. George for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Las Vegas trails by 6. Pass to Bird. Launches a 3. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Now George. Back to Avdia. Thomas with a steal. In transition. Tipped. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Bird. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Connects from downtown.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now here's Avdia. It's George on the wing. Off target from three-point range. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Launches it. Unable to get that one. From downtown. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 5.
Visiting team.
And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Drexler. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
There's a screen by Turner. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Drexler. And there's a pick. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Pass to Drexler. Screen by Robinson. From the arc. Gets the three to fall. Drexler's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Inside. And here's Thomas. Thomas defends. Three-pointer. Thomas misses. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Robinson in the post. The fader. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Doncic outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the visitors call time here.
Timeout. Timeout. Started.
Las Vegas trails by 9. And here's Turner from the arc. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Bird. And here's Gobert from the arc. Fires in the triple. Gobert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. George with it. He has 7. From the high post. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Pass to Thomas. Here's Bird. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Back to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. And Las Vegas another 3.
They've been aggressive during this run. but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Oh, they get a hand on it.
Las Vegas foul call. Tim Duncan. First personal foul. First team foul.
George, left side. Clock at 6.
Oh, and that dunk by George! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
26.
The Lakers
The visiting team.
up 5.
31.
And we're... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Las Vegas trails by 5. Ball outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go. Here's Drexler. Six to shoot. Doncic outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Ball looks over the floor. And a miss there on the triple. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Top of the key. Smith left side. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Out of bounds. The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Las Vegas trails by 7. George outside. Pass to Bargnani. Back to George.
Away team foul. Clyde Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth.
Paul George.
Over to the wing. To the paint. And a basket by Bargnani.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Here's Drexler. Nice move. Tipped. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth. And there's the screen. Here's George. Offline from the top of the key.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it. And it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Klingon. It's stolen by Wembanyama. George outside. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. Five to shoot. Smith with the rebound. Las Vegas trails by 7.
Timeout,
three.
timeout.
George has got his first 3
Start it.
points of the game.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
And the visitors call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Doncic. Shoots over ball. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Back to George. The 3 is up. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Doncic. The 3 ball.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Second personal foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian A.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors.
All right, fans.
Siakam is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Paul George. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot.
we go.
And it's the Knicks to start us off. Brunson against Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Harlan from town show off their power, you've got to love it.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Brunson, was an that also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Brunson, no good. Halliburton against Hart. Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Now, here's Bridges. And here is Anunoby. Now, Hart. Bridges outside. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Stolen by Brunson. Halliburton with the steal. George with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Knicks on offense. Here's Brunson. And Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Now Halliburton. In the corner, George with it. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 6.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
On deep, Brunson. Siakam pulls it in. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want. Start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
Now Halliburton. Following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And George gets it to go.
You can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Anunoby outside. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. Out to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. No good at that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Brunson's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. A 3 from George. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Anunoby outside. Free throw line jump shot. Brunson with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been struggling here on offense.
A bit of a drop spell for sure.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What an answer from OG Anunoby delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
And here's George for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Now, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. The trails by 6. Here's Anunoby. He takes it in. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Anunoby's got 5 points so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton gets the Jordan. Off target from outside. Here's New York executing. Perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop the pass.
The shot's good from Brunson.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Hey, yo, right here.
From deep, George. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the...
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers, they lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Paul George is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Neesmith in at the 2.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. We know Doris and Tiggins might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
They get it back. Now, here is Halliburton, defended by McBride. Neesmith can't get it to go. New York trails by 4. Here's Payne. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 17-footer. Another miss by Towns. George looking over the floor. Halliburton finds George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 20 points.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
For the viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Make some noise, fans.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Halliburton. New York, no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good.
Scooped up. Hibbert, the pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Robinson. Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Neesmith has got 6 points.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Drains the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Neesmith. He's got 8. New York trails by 8. They looking around. Lobbed up there for Robinson. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. From past the arc, Neesmith can't get it to go. And so here is New York. Down low, here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bridges misses.
Here we go. And it's the Knicks to start out. Brunson with it. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Aaron Neesmith, Paul George out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Here's Hibbert. Halliburton, the pass to George. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Brunson. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Halliburton outside. Pass to George. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 6.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. A little versatile scorer.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shooter.
Neesmith on the wing. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
They're just finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Hart. Off target at the rim. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges from outside the arc. And that one's good. Siakam for 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Halliburton, the pass to George. This is the 3. Outside for Halliburton. There's Neesmith with the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns with the ball. Siakam covering.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to George from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby as well.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to George from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. George has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Towns passes to Brunson. He's off on the layup. Brunson's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The 3, George. He drops it from range. George has got 9 points.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Timeout, timeout. Called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Chewers checked in for New York. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson passes to Anunoby. There's the 3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Anunoby's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Siakam outside. Takes the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. He has 6.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Brunson with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Outside of Chua. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Halliburton. No points so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam for 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 5. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns looking for an opening. Shoots over Neesmith. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 9.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Lakers leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with George. Then it's Neesmith. This one for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside of Chua. Pass to Dadier. 6 on the shot clock. Now Towns. Fade away. A rebound by Neesmith. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Graham.
Yeah, maybe in league history, he's an elite three-point shooter. Most scorer, and surprisingly severely underrated player.
Now here's Halliburton. No points yet. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Siakam outside. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Timeout.
Siakam's got 12 points.
Certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. New York making a switch here. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Robinson. Towns, left side. Shoots over Siakam. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
George, no good. New York trails by 5. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Towns.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D, just asking to get burned.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to George. The three is up. It's hauled in by Robinson.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. His team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with it.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Halliburton pass to George. They get the rebound. Outside for Halliburton. For three. And it's Paul George with the three. He's got 12.
Yeah, Paul George, no problem pulling up well behind the three-point line to knock him down.
Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Left side Payne. It's rebounded by George. Outside Neesmith. Counted from distance. Neesmith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up this guy.
Payne pass to Hart. Now Robinson. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Payne. Offline with a three. George against Hart. Halliburton, the pass to George. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges outside. And he buries that one. Back rim it in. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Sinks the tray.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Robinson. Still without a bucket. Nails it from three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line, trying to take advantage from distance. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Bridges outside. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's gonna rock it.
Siakam outside. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Payne, he's open. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Bridges misses. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Hibbert. Back to Halliburton. Siakam for 3. That shot off. New York trails by 6. Hart finds Brunson. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
Anthony Towns.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And the visitors call time here.
Make some noise.
And if you're just joining us, we play just over a minute here in the third. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
It's his first trip to the line.
Josh Hart at the line.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Hart.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Halliburton on the wing. Brunson defending. Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. George passes to Siakam.
Let him shoot that.
Pass to George. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for is cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's George. 17 points in the game.
With his feet set, you expect Paul. George to knock that down.
Brunson passes to Bridges. George with a steal. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Second chance shot. Hibbert passes to George. There's a screen. George with another miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Number 23.
Ananobi passes to Brunson. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got his 4th rebound in this one. A minute 39 left in the 3rd quarter. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's George on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. Yeah, big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leader like Mitchell Robinson finish it up.
And the visitors call time here.
Away team.
Robinson's gone 2 for 3 from the field.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Bender. There's a screen by Turner. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Bender.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the 2nd half.
Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Brunson's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's our test. 34 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And that one's good.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Pass to Payne. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Here's our test. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Our test has got 5 points now in the quarter. To the wing, right side. And here's Payne outside. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers, they're up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Obi Toppin out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Bender in at the 3 slot. Can't nail the jumper. New York trails by 10. Now McBride. Outside Achua. Outside Robinson. Pass to McBride. Count it.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
From Mitchell Robinson.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's our test. And stolen by Bridges. Rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Ananobi, he's checked in for Achua.
Number 8, OG Ananobi.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Oh, nice shot by McBride.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Here's our test. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Turner with it. Pass to Artest. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York trails by 4. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Nails the wide open jumper.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
There's some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Robinson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Anunoby's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Brunson against George. Shot clock at 5. George draws the double to win the drought. And he gets that one. George has got 24.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Here's Brunson outside. The long-range missile from Brunson.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Halliburton pass to George. Under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. And he comes up with a bucket. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Here's our test. Fires away from way outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the movement, right?
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
We've seen that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's George. Oh, he nails it.
Timeout, timeout.
Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Bridges passes to Towns. Hart from long range. The rebound by Turner.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Here's George. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
7 15 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Paul George. At the line.
Good on first. And that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And now they foul and stop the clock.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line. 2 shots.
So the first one. Drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game. It's coming through.
Now a timeout called by New York. 8 seconds left in the game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
It's Bridges on the wing. Down it!
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Paul George. At the line. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure.